MBS Radio.
Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to What's on Your Mind. I'm Russ Rhodes, your host. Starting off this week with a beautiful day out there. Nice blue sky. A little chilly, 53. You know, it's so funny to say little chilly at 53. You know, if this was 2 months from now, in the middle of January, we'd be thinking, oh, man, this is great. It's so warm outside. But here we are. We're still in that transition from, the actual warm months into the cold winter months, and we call 53 degrees chilly. But it is a gorgeous day out there. I hope you're able to get out and enjoy it. As I mentioned, I'm Russ Rhodes, your host. We're going to have open conversation today. The WVU Medicine Uniontown Hospital talk line, 724-438-4593. What's on your mind? Brought to you by Tireman's Auto Garage, K2 Engineering, Coldwell Banker, Laurel Ridge Realty, Chestnut Ridge Counseling, Hicks and Baugh's Drugstore, Red Rooster Dumpster and Hauling, Gary's Auto Sales, and Bright Stripe Seal Coating and Line Striping. Alrighty, couple things on my list that we can chat about, and it's just my list. If there's something else you want to chat about, by all means, give me a buzz. Use that same number. Alrighty, so let's see here. We'll just start off with the Steelers again. Losing. Dropped to 6 of, they went into yesterday's game leading the Central Division, having, one of the playoff positions, I think like the 3rd seed. And they finish with being the 8th seed and out of the playoffs if they were to end today. They're now tied with Baltimore, but Baltimore, because of conference record, actually has the first place in the Central. So, losing 31-28 to Chicago. Chicago, whose defense was really kind of decimated yesterday. All of their starting linebackers out. The linebackers that took their place going into the game had a combined 5 tackles all year long. And one of the replacements ended up with like 18 tackles on his own. How do you not take advantage of that? I just don't know. Come home next week to take on the Buffalo Bills. So I'm not going to hold my breath on that. Let's see here. What else do we chat about? I guess the Trump administration is getting more and more confident that the Supreme Court is going to rule in its favor when it comes to the tariffs, and therefore they're still promoting the idea of $2,000 tariff rebates sometime next year. Probably more towards the middle of next year is what they're saying, so we can chat about that. The social media app X, they started a new, program as part of their services, where you're going to be able to see where a post has originated from, as a way to help you decide on the validity of this post. Is it real? Is it misinformation? It'll help you. Their thoughts. In other words, they use some of their examples. A poster using the name of Patriot One. I'm making this up, but close to it. And they say they're a patriot and they love the Constitution, and then they go and they post something about it. Well, found out that this poster's actually living in Turkey. And, I mean, the country Turkey. So, you take that with a grain of salt. Okay, does this person really say who he says he is, and therefore so there's that new feature on X. And just want to know your thoughts. Will that help or hinder misinformation moving forward? So last week I brought up that I think it was 6 Democrats posted a video last week urging members of the military to disobey illegal orders from their superiors. Well, things have changed a little bit here. So Senator Elise Slotkin, Democrat from Michigan, who I think she was kind of the force behind this. I might be wrong on that. And Senator Amy Klobuchar from Minnesota on the Sunday morning news shows, when pressed about this, they were unable to point to anything that has been an illegal order. So they couldn't say, that what President Trump did here was illegal. They've skirted around the issue saying, well, some of the things the courts have indicated shouldn't have been done. So, but nonetheless, they can't pinpoint anything. Meanwhile, I got to remember, according to the UCMJ, Uniform Code of Military Justice, every order is deemed to be a legal order. And so, yes, you can refuse based on your feelings that it's an illegal order, but it's going to go to court-martial possibly, where you now have to defend yourself as to why that was an illegal order, and there would be other investigations as well as part of that. Having said all that, the Department of War now is floating the possibility that Senator Mark Kelly, Democrat from Arizona, who was part of this video and is a retired Navy captain, could be recalled to service and tried in a court-martial for attempting to undermine the loyalty, morale, or discipline of U.S. forces, which that is actually in the UCMJ. Goes on to say that even though he is retired, if he were to go and say things that go against the UCMJ, since he receives a pension, he is still liable to the rules and regulations of the UCMJ. And so therefore, calling him back to active duty to stand court-martial is within the realm of possibility. So just very interesting. I doubt if it's going to get to that. But it's out there. It's out there. All right. Let's see here. There appears to be another try in a Russia-Ukraine peace deal. And again, the administration is saying, well, we've had some very, very good meetings in the past weekend, and things are moving forward, and we might be able to have something in the not-too-distant future. So things that right now are being discussed, and from my understanding, part of it has been agreed to, and these are talking points that President Trump has put forward. So that in a peace deal, Ukraine would cede a number of areas to Russia, including Donetsk and Crimea, and a couple other ones that I can't even begin to pronounce. Ukraine would never be part of NATO, and their army capped at a force of 600,000, and they would not be allowed foreign bases. Russia would withdraw from parts of Kharkiv and another area which I'm not even going to try to pronounce. $100 billion in frozen Russian assets would go to Ukraine for their rebuilding purposes, and other sanctions on Russia would be eased, not go away, but eased. And then also, Ukraine would drop war crime cases, allegations, and Russia would rejoin the global economic forums, all part of a possible peace deal in Ukraine. So we'll see what the heck happens there. You heard on the news, and this had me scratching my head, about an average turkey costing, what was it, $35, something like that in the news. So I had to go do some quick checking here real quick. So if you go to Aldi, okay, an 18-pound bird, it's a decent-sized turkey, frozen turkey, it's a butterball, is 97 cents a pound. In fact, all turkeys at Aldi are 97 cents a pound. So if you're going to pay that average of $35, you're going to have one huge turkey. Walmart, by the way, the same price, 97 cents a pound for a butterball. So I don't know where that organization was that was cited in that newscast was getting their information from. I don't know. What else here? Did you by chance, did anybody watch the Fayette County Commissioners meeting this past Thursday? So I didn't watch it in live time. I watched it later on, not much later, but I did watch it after the fact. In it, they kind of glossed over the budget. They introduced their proposed budget for the 2026 spending year, and said no tax increase. And wow, hey, yay! But you know what? I remember last month how the commissioners kind of boasted that were it not for the lack of a state budget, that the county be running a surplus. And that because of cuts and changes along the way, they've been able to, have the, well, you know what, the state's up and running now. The county has gotten checks, so they should be flush with money, right? Because we were told they were going to have a surplus. So why are we not getting a tax cut? Curious. But also last month, when the commissioners saying they've done some cuts in here and there and changing how they do things, that they, would have a surplus right now. And they're actually looking at a surplus for next year. So again, if you're already looking to have a surplus next year, are you not taxing us too much? Now, I'm not saying it's not necessarily a bad idea to have a surplus. But if you're already planning that, Shouldn't you be sending a budget of what you need and no more? Is it right to create a budget with a surplus already planned in? It's great if you budget for $100 and it ends up coming in at 95. That's great. Thank you. You saved me $5. That's great. That's the way it should work. But don't tell me that the item costs $100, but you budget, or I'm sorry, don't tell me an item costs 95, but you're budgeting 100. No, you should be budgeting for 95. Again, it's one thing if you think it's going to be 100. And at the end of the day, you should be giving us a zero budget. In other words, what you spend equals exactly what you bring in. No more, no less. That's what your budget should be. Don't send me a budget where you automatically think you're going to have a surplus. Because that just then gives you, the spending entity, and in this case, our commissioners, that just kind of gives you a permission to go ahead and spend it. Well, we already budgeted that this was going to be spent anyway. So it doesn't make any difference. No. Your job as commissioner is to run this county as fiscally responsible as possible. Your job is to estimate as best you can, as best as the information you're given, what the cost to run this county is going to be. And if along the way, after you've passed that budget, and if along the way savings are gained, well, good. Good. It's the way it's supposed to work. Not planning that surplus in there. So how much of a surplus, commissioners, are you planning for 2026 already? How much can you actually give us back in a lower tax rate? I'm just curious. You're the ones that said for this year, if it wasn't for the budget impasse in Harrisburg, you'd have a surplus right now. Well, your monies have been restored, so you should have that surplus because you said that money was restored. You got the checks. And then you went on to say you expect a surplus for 2026. I'm okay with the surplus that you've gotten this year because you made some savings and some cuts here and there. I'm okay for you applying that surplus towards next year's budget. If it keeps my taxes down, I'm okay. But that's not what you did. You're applying it, and you're telling us that you're still going to have money left over next year. So give us money back. Lower our taxes for this year. And continue looking for ways to make savings. So they're trying to play a shell game with us. They're trying to shift our attention It's all a shell game. It's what politicians do. See, remember, they're all up for re-election now in 2 years. They're up for re-election in 2 years. So they're hoping that the big increase they gave us last year of 25%, we will have forgotten by then. That's what they're hoping. It's a big shell game. It's illusions. Trying to put your attention over here when with their left hand when it's their right hand that's actually doing stuff that they don't want you to see. So give us the money back. Stop playing games. 724-438-4593. That is the WVU Medicine Uniontown Hospital talk line. Both lines are open. Give me a call and we'll chat right after this.
Hi folks, Sal Santori here, inviting you to tune in for 100% Truth right here on WMBS 590 AM and 101.1 FM. On this week's show, we visit with Eric Hoover, who is the Pennsylvania president of the Fraternal Order of Eagles, with two great locations right here in Uniontown and Connellsville. Find out just what their dedication into the community means. Join us for coffee every Sunday morning at 6 o'clock, Monday drive at 5:15, and Tuesday start your lunch with us at 11:15.
Hey love, I'm Tiffany from Tiffany Smith Fine Art Studios, serving up confidence boosts in Periopolis in our brand new luxury studio in downtown Pittsburgh. I'm not just here to take your picture, I'm here to help you remember who you are. Whether it's been a wild few years or you're just feeling a little blah, this is your permission slip to feel powerful again. You'll laugh, maybe cry, and leave feeling like that girl. Book your experience at TiffanySmithFineArtStudios.com because you deserve to be seen.
For professional cleaning services, Clean and Shine in New Stanton is the place for you. They provide commercial and residential cleaning, porter services, carpet cleaning, stripping and waxing, construction cleanups, and car cleaning. For free estimates, call 724-691-0413, email info@cleanandshine14.org, or visit their website, cleanandshine14.org. We clean so you can shine.
It's a new day at WVU Medicine Uniontown Hospital, and we're bringing a new level of quality health care to our community. From primary care to specialty services, our team has always put patients first. And now, thanks to our merger with WVU Medicine, our commitment to patient-centered care has grown even stronger. With new resources, a growing staff, and advanced technology, our team is here to provide you with top-quality care when it matters most. Discover the new Uniontown Hospital and see how we've grown.
There's no place like home, and no thing like winning. Now, till the end of November, just be the sixth caller to 724-438-4593 when you hear.
Oh, there's no place like home for the holiday.
And you'll win $30 worth of Snow Place Like Home scratch-off tickets from the Pennsylvania Lottery, with festive fun and 10 top prizes of $20,000. Play today and let it snow winnings. Benefits older Pennsylvanians every day. Must be 18 or older to play. Please play responsibly.
Hey, you looking for a quality pre-owned vehicle? Well, look no more, because with over 200 vehicles, Gary's Auto Sales is the largest used car dealer in the area. Whether you want a car, a truck, or an SUV, you'll absolutely find what you're looking for at Gary's. Gary's has been in business since 1974. You can visit them online at Gary'sAutoSales.com, or you can give them a call at 724-626-8080. Gary's Auto Sales. Many miles, many smiles.
Are you looking to list or sell your house? Now is the time to let the professionals at Caldwell Banker Laurel Ridge Realty help you with all of your real estate needs. Caldwell Banker Laurel Ridge Realty has two convenient locations to better serve you. In Uniontown area, 724-437-7100, or in Connellsville area, 724-628-7200, and speak with one of our real estate professionals. Visit our website, caldwellbanker.com. We have been proudly serving Western Pennsylvania area for over 30 years and look forward to helping you with all of your real estate needs. Broker Paul Borge Jr.
Did you know that you have a choice for your physical therapy provider? NovaCare Rehabilitation offers same-day appointments, and oftentimes you don't need a prescription from your doctor to see us. We will make sure that you are treated as an individual and will work directly one-on-one with you to help achieve your goals. You have tried the rest, now try the best. NovaCare, Delaware Avenue in Uniontown. Phone 724-437-0556 to schedule your appointment today.
WMBS.
Welcome back to What's on Your Mind. I'm Russ Rhodes. It is Open Conversation, 724-438-4593. Let's get our first call of the afternoon. Hello, welcome to What's on Your Mind.
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
All right, listening to your program. I'd like to make a comment.
Yeah, Pete, go ahead.
Well, I like to talk about baying an illegal order. Okay?
Yeah, go ahead.
It's in the Military Code of Justice.
Yes, it is.
When I was at Paris Island, South Carolina, I was told when they explained the Military Code of Justice, I was told I did not have to obey an illegal order.
Mm-hmm.
And if I did obey an illegal order, I could be subject to prosecution later on down the road.
Yep.
Okay? Now, what them six senators said was that they had many veterans coming to them and being kind of upset or torn between should they obey an illegal order.
Mm-hmm.
That's what these six were talking about, that they shouldn't be, because it was in the Nuremberg trials that when they put that in there, okay, was to protect a serviceman. If you remember, Lieutenant Cowley in
Eli
Vietnam,
Massacre.
Yeah, and Eli Massacre said he obeyed an order by his captain, Medina, which Medina, I guess, said he didn't give it. So Cowley was held accountable for obeying that illegal order. Now, our military is being torn apart by our Commander-in-Chief and by our Secretary of Defense, because these people are incapable of being President or even Secretary of Defense. And they're dividing this military. And the more it goes on, the worse it's going to get. So you got to remember, Donald Trump is a 5-time draft dodger. 5 times he refused to go because of a toe. So, he don't have much credibility. These 6 people do. Okay. Thank you for letting me speak.
Well, no, Pete, I got a couple questions here for you. Okay.
Go ahead.
So,
yes.
I was in the military too. I did my basic training in Cape May, New Jersey. I was, given a copy of the UCMJ. We had classes on it and everything. And from my classes and also in current publications, it is determined that all orders, when given, are deemed to be legal orders. All right, I'm just saying that right now. So yes, are there illegals orders that are made? Yes, there are, and you cited one with the My Lai massacre.
Right.
All right, so
right.
I'm going to ask you, what illegal orders have been issued this year on behalf of President Donald Trump or Secretary of War Pete Hegseth?
Well, I don't have privy to that, and the thing is with this is, do you know if it is an illegal order? You just can't disobey an order. You have to realize, is it immoral? Is it illegal? Now, blowing up them boats and ships, we have the fastest Navy in the world, and they could round up them ships real easy and bring them people in for trial. Or try to get to the bottom of who's running these drugs and stuff. They don't know for sure who's in these boats, and to me, that's an illegal.
Well,
that's illegal.
Their intelligence tells them that they're illegal.
Okay.
The courts have ruled that they are allowed to do this.
Well, I ain't seen no court's rule on that yet. It's questionable.
Well, it's not a suit that's current. This is going on precedent. So court orders in the past, court findings in the past, have deemed this to be a legal operation. Okay.
Right. I mean, when you say it's way I understand it, the courts are saying it might it might be illegal. Even some of the Republican senators are saying it might be illegal. So if somebody down the road blows these ships up, they might be held responsible later on, even though Pete Hegseth might have gave the order to do this. I mean, surely to God, you don't want to blow a boat out of the water unless you know 100% sure that they are, they are doing right. They're bad. The people that's going to do the damage, American soldiers, is going to do the damage. Maybe they can be held later on under the Nuremberg trials to be guilty. That's what I'm trying to say.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, thanks for letting me speak.
All right, Pete. Thanks for your call. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Hey, 724-438-4593. Both lines are open. So give me a buzz, whether you want to follow up on what Pete had to say. If you something else you want to chat about, by all means, give me a buzz here. So Turkey Day, it's just a few days away. Are you traveling? Where are you heading to? Who's doing the cooking? What are you having? What's on the menu? Are folks coming into your home? So what's your plans for the Thanksgiving weekend? And do you get Friday off as well? I mean, most folks have Thursday off. Unfortunately, there are some folks that have to work on Thanksgiving. Our first responders, police and fire departments. There's other companies, I'm sure, that for whatever reason they need to have a skeletal staff on duty. It's nice to see that a lot of our stores are closed on Thursday, or at least closing early on Thursday, like noon. So keep that in mind. Make sure you have all your supplies on hand, that you don't have to run out on Thursday and risk a store being closed on you. So get everything in advance for Thursday. Hello, welcome to What's on Your Mind.
Hello, Russ.
Yes, sir.
It's Mark calling.
How are you, Mark?
Fine. It's a good day to go outside and rake little leaves. Couldn't break anything last week. All it socked in, all that rain.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting here having myself a little glass of beer.
Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Russ, it seems like America keeps going lower and lower all the time. Over the weekend, 4 people shot at a lighting of a Christmas tree down in North Carolina.
Yeah, and you had 8 people shot in Chicago, one and with a 14-year-old teen dying.
Oh.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Oh my.
Yes. And this was in the main business section of Chicago, which Governor Pritzker and Mayor Johnson say are safe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this country's just going downhill. It's got to be cleaned up.
Yeah. Well, right here in Pittsburgh, I don't think there was any shootings, but there were a bunch of arrests made on Light Up Night. What was it, Friday night or Saturday night was Light Up Night in Pittsburgh?
I heard something about they were threatening the cops or something like that, because I guess there were some fights broke out, like trying to tell everybody to clear the streets or something like that. Yeah. Yeah. There's no civility left in this country.
Yeah, peace, goodwill towards men is hard to find these days, isn't it, Mark?
Yeah, that's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, this 28 peace plan, looks like all those Nuremberg laws are going right out the window. They're going to let Russia get away with everything for what that thing is, what that peace plan is. No, they're not going to be prosecuting any, war crimes.
No. But I guess it's all part of the negotiating process. There's things you get and things you don't get.
Well, it just shows you can write something down on some kind of piece of paper, Russ. But if you're powerful and strong enough, it doesn't mean you. I tell you what, I wouldn't trust them Russians anymore. I can't even believe we'd even go into space with them. Unbelievable.
Yes, I hear you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So I, you know, and it's interesting. I saw something over the weekend, though, that the Russian economy has really been hurting lately. That their infrastructure, especially when it comes to their energy infrastructure, has been hit badly in this war. So how badly, I don't know.
Yeah, you hear stories like that Russia might break up to 3 or 4 different countries or something like that. That's what I hear. That's what some of these political scientists say. You know?
No, I have not heard that, but I guess it boils down to how long is Vladimir Putin willing to drag this on?
Yeah, well, he doesn't look too healthy. Maybe he'll just kill over in the middle of the night. Boy, that would be a miracle.
So
maybe Saint Mary will help us.
Okay. All righty.
That's all I got for today, Russ.
All right, Mark. Thanks for your call. Appreciate it.
Right. Bye-bye.
Hey, got to take a quick little break. When we come back, though, both lines are open. So give me a buzz. We can chat to finish out hour 1 of What's on Your Mind. That number, 724-438-4593. So more of What's on Your Mind after this.
Hey everyone, this is Josh Krysak here letting you know that it's not too late to purchase a shed, carport, or building due to the cold weather that's upon us. Ron from Ultimate Structures will explain.
Here at Ultimate Structures, we go full-time, year-round to service our customers. Don't let the cold weather discourage you from purchasing the storage building for your needs. Our manufacturers and installation crews keep chugging through the cold weather. There may be minor delays due to snow and ice, but you can be assured every attempt will be made to get your building up and ready to protect your valuables.
That is great news to hear, Ron. Our listeners can still purchase a shed, carport, garage, or building to fit their needs.
Customers can call me anytime to discuss their needs at 724-557-3281. That's 724-557-3281. We can sit down and design what you desire. Come out to our mega lot to view models to fulfill your dreams. We are Ultimate Structures, satisfying Fayette County customers since 2007.
Oak Pizza in downtown Uniontown is your one-stop shop for the most unique pizzas in the region. From the masterminds behind the Fat Angelo's franchise, Oak Pizza is the laboratory where the Fat Angelo's food scientists test their creations and let you be the judge. With traditional favorites like pepperoni and buffalo chicken pizzas to more experimental offerings like the sesame seed-infused Mad Pie or the spicy chicken pickle pizza, Oak has you covered. Order today at oakpizzas.com or by calling 724-439-5805. Your taste buds will thank you.
As the gift-giving season gets closer and near, our quaint little shop is filled with gift-giving cheer. These shelves overflowing from floor to top tier. Stop, browse, and shop. You'll think Santa's been here. Gifts made for giving or something just for yourself. You pick it, we'll wrap it, like having your own personal elf. Strap, 34 South Street in downtown Uniontown. Holiday-themed jewelry, fun fashion turquoise, handbags, boots, accessories, candles, gifts, and lots more. All wrapped up in a nice shopping environment. Very modest pricing, unique selections, friendly customer service, and fun hospitality. Tuesday through Friday from 11 to 5 and Saturdays from 10 to 3. Our 4th annual Boots, Bags, and Bling Holiday Shopping Open House is on Saturday, December 6th from 11 to 5. Refreshments, door prizes, a fun-filled event, and everyone is welcome. Strap, 34 South Street in downtown Uniontown. 724-557-6184. Shop small, shop local, shop tangible, shop Strap.
Looking for a fireplace? Koval Building Supply at 40 Monroe Avenue in Uniontown is more than your plumbing supply store. We specialize in fireplaces of all fuel types, such as gas, wood, pellet, and electric. We're now featuring Harmon pellet stoves from Forge and Flame, perfect for keeping your family warm and cozy. Call Koval today at 724-437-8824 or visit kovalsupply.com to start planning for the winter season. Koval Building Supply, everything you need to make your house feel like home.
Ready to update your home? Find what you need at Zen's Construction Warehouse. Their friendly, knowledgeable staff will be happy to help you the old-fashioned way. Zen's is open Monday through Friday, 9 to 5:30, Saturday and Sunday, 10 to 2. 485 Walnut Hill Road in Continental. Zen's Construction Warehouse, 724-366-8274. Or visit Zen's Construction Warehouse's Facebook page.
Zen's Construction Warehouse, our surplus, your savings.
Tune in to WMBS Saturday mornings at 8:20 for Your Financial Future with Gary Boatman, certified financial planner, investment advisory representative, syndicated columnist, and author, as he addresses such income issues as planning for retirement, future healthcare expenses, avoiding financial pitfalls, and much more. That's Your Financial Future with Gary Boatman, Saturday mornings at 8:20 right here on WMBS, where Gary Boatman welcomes your calls at 724-243-3075. That's 724-243-3075.
Welcome back to What's on Your Mind. It's open conversation here, 724-438-4593. We've got about 3 minutes left in today's show. Let's get another call in.
Hello, welcome to the show.
Hi, my name is Margaret Eaglecloud.
Hey, Margaret.
Yes.
Hi.
Hi. I live in Point Marion, Pennsylvania.
Okay.
We have not had a grocery store for 2 years now.
Oh.
And for us older people, there's a lot of older people and seniors in Point Marion. We either have to go to Uniontown or we have to go to West Virginia.
Mm-hmm.
It's 13 miles to Uniontown, and it's about 8 miles to Kroger's or wherever you go, other way you go.
Right.
And there's a Family Dollar and there's a Dollar General up on the hill, but they don't supply needs and everything. And I'd like to have Shapiro come in and look and figure out what to do about this, because we need a grocery store. We don't have no gas station either.
Right.
We don't. And I think a lot of old people don't know what to do,
Right. Margaret, I sympathize with you. Yeah, that's got to be rough. I'm just curious. There are, some stores offer a delivery service. Is that something that you've looked into?
I don't have email and all that to deliver it.
Okay. Alrighty.
I know Walmart does, but I can't do it because I don't have email. And a lot of older people don't have that, you know.
Right. Okay.
So I don't know what our governor could do about it either,
Right. I understand. Other than just being able to hear your concerns. All right. Well, I'll put this out. Obviously, you're on the radio right now, and our listeners are hearing you. So, if anybody has any suggestions as to how Margaret and others down in the Point Marion section can get groceries a little easier, hey, we'd love to hear from you. And
we have. It's called Interfaith. They'll come and pick you up, and you call up. We have that. We have the fax bus. The fax bus lets you carry three bags of groceries. They do.
Okay.
But that's not the point. We need a grocery store here.
Understandable. So, all right. Well, maybe some willing entrepreneur would like to look into that and maybe help out the Point Marion area. So, all right. Hey, Margaret, I'm running out of time.
There's other people. There's Fayette County, not Fayette County, but wait a minute. There's a lot of little towns around us that would come to the Point Marion to buy groceries too.
Absolutely. So, all right. Hey, Margaret, I have to run. So I have the news coming up, but I thank you for your call, and we'll see if we can find some solutions for you.
Hey, this is What's on Your Mind, WMBS Uniontown. At the tone, it is going to be 2 o'clock.
This is CBS News on the Hour, sponsored by O'Reilly Auto Parts.
I'm Cammie McCormick. There's been a major decision in the criminal cases against former FBI Director James Comey and New York Attorney General Letitia James. A federal judge has ruled the interim U.S. attorney who secured the indictments was unlawfully appointed. CBS's Scott McFarland reports it could certainly spell the end of the Comey case.
Because Lindsay Halligan's the only prosecutor on the case, there's no other place to go here other than dismissal. Yes, the Department of Justice can try to bring this case back against Letitia James, perhaps with a different set of prosecutors. With James Comey, it's going to be complicated. They're past the statute of limitations. This may be fatal to his case.
The U.S. attorney was appointed after the previous Trump appointee didn't move forward with the cases against James and Comey. Legal analyst Lori Levinson.
Lindsay Halligan there was an attempt to make her the interim head of this Eastern District of Virginia of the U.S. Attorney's Office. What we know today is that it looks like that attempt was unsuccessful.
The military says it's considering charging Democratic Senator and veteran Mark Kelly for appearing in a video urging troops to refuse unlawful orders. Vicki Barker reports.
Days after President Trump accused Senator Mark Kelly and other Democratic lawmakers of seditious behavior punishable by death, the Pentagon is threatening to recall the retired Navy captain to active duty status in order to prosecute him. This, it says, over, quote, serious allegations of misconduct. It's not clear if the law on recalling retired service members has ever been applied in this way and to an elected member of Congress.
After talks over the weekend in Geneva on a peace proposal for Ukraine, European leaders say they're still very much focused on finding a solution. British Prime Minister Keir Starmer.
Progress, yes, more work to do, but we've all got our sleeves rolled up, ready to put in those hard yards, hopefully to get to the right outcome.
CBS News security contributor Sam Vinograd says all sides are feeling the pressure, but Ukraine in particular, because of President Trump's deadline of this Thursday.
The outstanding question is whether President Trump is just focused on any deal to end the war rather than getting a good deal that ensures Ukraine's sovereignty going forward and Russia's respect for international law in the years ahead.
President Trump spoke with China's president and said later he has accepted an invitation to visit Beijing. He's also invited President Xi for a state visit to the U.S. later next year. The two, according to President Trump, also discussed Ukraine and the fentanyl crisis. Checking the numbers on Wall Street at this hour, stocks are higher, the Dow up 305 points. This is CBS News.
Think O'Reilly Auto Parts for all your car care needs. Get the parts and service you need fast from the professional parts people at O'Reilly Auto Parts.
There's no place like home, and no thing like winning. Now, till the end of November, just be the sixth caller to 724-438-4593 when you hear.
Oh, there's no place like home for the holiday.
And you'll win $30 worth of Snow Place Like Home scratch-off tickets from the Pennsylvania Lottery, with festive fun and 10 top prizes of $20,000. Play today and let it snow winnings. Benefits older Pennsylvanians every day. Must be 18 or older to play. Please play responsibly.
You can go to Big Box Medical Office.
Now serving number 3,943.
Or
Hi, come on in. How are you?
for personal, professional health care you can trust. See Dr. Paul Hardley and nurse practitioners Tara Bozek, Jessica Reckhart, and Stacy Morris, proudly serving our community for over 30 years. Need care today? Walk-ins are always welcome. For your primary care, call Dr. Paul Hartley at 724-437-1109 or visit ppcp.org.
Or serving number 3,944.
Your Thanksgiving leftovers are apparently harming the planet. Jennifer Kuiper reports.
The food waste nonprofit ReFed says Americans wasted an estimated 320 million pounds of food last year from Thanksgiving alone, enough to feed every food insecure person in the U.S. 5 meals. Most of that waste ends up in landfills, where it releases the planet-warming gas methane, according to the Environmental Protection Agency. Recommendations for preventing food waste this holiday season include finding the right-sized turkey and correctly portioned dishes, and be sure to use those leftovers.
I wish for a turkey sandwich on rye bread with lettuce and mustard.
Jennifer Kuiper, CBS News.
Bird flu and another disease have shrunk the U.S. turkey population to a 40-year low. Wholesale turkey prices are up 40% as a result. Some stores, however, are keeping prices lower to get customers in the door. Canned cranberry sauce is also higher because of tariffs. I'm Cammie McCormick, CBS News.
Now the local, district, and statewide news. Being brought to you by Fayette Heating and Air Conditioning, your Bryant dealer. Keeping you warm and cozy in winter and cool and comfortable in summer with a quality Bryant gas furnace or air conditioning system. And now the news.
And good afternoon. It's 2:05. It's mostly sunny and 53 outside the Davis & Davis Attorneys at Law Studios. Injured, call today for your free consultation, 724-437-2799. Your local station, 590 AM, 101.1 FM, WMBS. I'm TJ DeStefano. We'll have sports and weather in just a bit. The search for evidence continues in the killing of a Rostraver Township woman. 24-year-old Jenna Siebert was found dead April 11th at her home on Lanity School Road. A suspect is in custody and charged with homicide in Siebert's death. Dive teams were in the water Saturday near the Mon City boat ramp, reportedly searching for the murder weapon. A woman was stabbed to death in her Latrobe apartment, and investigators today released a surveillance photo of a man they described as a person of interest. Latrobe police and Westmoreland County detectives are investigating the death of 59-year-old Pamela Pushkar. She was found dead inside her home at Loyal Hannah Apartments on Jefferson Street shortly after 7 a.m. on Sunday morning. The surveillance image showed a man wearing a light-colored hoodie or hooded sweatshirt carrying a case of Canada Dry ginger ale inside a building. His face was covered by the hood. Investigators are reviewing evidence and surveillance video in an effort to track the man's whereabouts on Saturday morning. Anyone with information is asked to call police at 724-830-3287 or 724-537-5526. An autopsy was performed today. No charges have been filed. AAA projects that 81.8 million people will travel at least 50 miles from home over the Thanksgiving holiday period from tomorrow, November 25th to Monday, December 1st. This year's domestic travel forecast includes an additional 1.6 million travelers compared to last Thanksgiving, setting a new overall record. Thanksgiving is the single busiest holiday for travel compared to others like Memorial Day and July 4th. AAA projects at least 73 million people will travel by car, 6 million are expected to take domestic flights, and 2.5 million are expected to travel by other modes of transportation, such as bus, train, and cruise. Several grassroots organizations are calling for a nationwide economic boycott on Black Friday. Here's Mark Mayfield with this story.
The National Retail Federation says this year's holiday sales are expected to pass $1 trillion for the first time. Now, a coalition of groups are urging consumers to stop all spending on Black Friday and Cyber Monday to protest economic inequality in the U.S. The groups, including Blackout the System and the Money Out of Politics movement, are also calling on shoppers to cancel digital subscriptions during the boycott, which runs from November 25th through December the 2nd. Small Business Saturday is exempt from the boycott. I'm Mark Mayfield.
WMBS time is 2:08. Sports and weather after this.
439-2323. For 24-hour emergency service, call us when you need. We're Fayette Heating and Air Conditioning, your service company.
Be prepared for bone-chilling winter weather. Have Fayette Heating and Air Conditioning install a Bryant high-efficiency furnace in your home to replace that old worn-out system you now have. Choose Bryant's Plus 90 gas furnace or other quality heating system to keep yourself and your family warm and toasty this winter. Fayette Heating and Air Conditioning will also keep your present furnace running at peak efficiency with their 15-point safety check and cleaning. Call Fayette Heating and Air Conditioning today for your appointment. 724-439-2323. That's Fayette Heating and Air Conditioning, your Bryant dealer, Route 119 north of Uniontown, located near Laurel Mall.
Call Fayette Heating and Air Conditioning, 439-2323, 439-2323, 439-2323, 439-2323.
In sports, week number 12 in the NFL will conclude tonight with Monday Night Football as the Carolina Panthers are at the San Francisco 49ers. We'll have the game here on WMBS. The pregame will be at 7 with kickoff at 8:15. The Steelers, they're now 6-5 after losing to the Bears 31-28 yesterday afternoon. The Black and Gold will host the Buffalo Bills, who are 7-4, Sunday at Acrisure Stadium at 4:25 here on WMBS, and Coach Mike Tomlin will meet with the media tomorrow afternoon. And the Penguins, they'll look to snap a 2-game losing streak when they return to the ice Wednesday night at PPG Paints Arena, hosting the Buffalo Sabres. The Pens are 10-6-5. We'll have the game Wednesday night, starting with the pregame at 6 and face-off at 7.
The local, district, and statewide news has been brought to you by Fayette Heating and Air Conditioning, your Bryant dealer. Route 119 north of Uniontown, located near Laurel Mall. Phone 439-2323.
The Weather Watch is being brought to you by State Farm agent Nathan Ferguson. Call Nate at 724-438-7611 for life, home, car insurance, and more. Get a free quote now.
Mostly sunny for the rest of the afternoon, 55 for the high, cloudy, 44 tonight, and rain tomorrow with a high of 56. Right now it is sunny and 53 outside the Davis & Davis Attorneys at Law Studios. 2:11 is our time on this Monday afternoon. I'm TJ DeStefano. On the way, we have hour 2 of What's on Your Mind with Russ Rhodes here on WMBS.
The Weather Watch has been brought to you by State Farm agent Nathan Ferguson. Nate is there for you. Call 724-438-7611 for life, home, car insurance, and more.
Hey, you looking for a quality pre-owned vehicle? Well, look no more, because with over 200 vehicles, Gary's Auto Sales is the largest used car dealer in the area. Whether you want a car, a truck, or an SUV, you'll absolutely find what you're looking for at Gary's. Gary's has been in business since 1974. You can visit them online at Gary'sAutoSales.com, or you can give them a call at 724-626-8080. Gary's Auto Sales. Many miles, many smiles.
For the best lunch spot in town, visit Titlow Tavern and Grill on West Main Street in Uniontown. Serving up lunch including daily specials and daily dinner specials, including Wednesday pasta and parm nights with chicken parm for $15 and veal parm for $19. And half-priced apps and $1 off drinks during happy hour Tuesday through Friday from 5 to 7 p.m. and Saturday from 9 to 10. Titlows is also booking private parties. Call them today, 724-437-6749, or order online.
Are you looking for personalized healthcare you can trust? At Montgomery Medical, they're accepting new patients.
Hi, I'm Dr. Betty Thomas. Having a primary care provider means better overall health, from preventative care to managing chronic conditions. We're here to support you every step of the way.
That's right. Hi, I'm Jenna Lutzka, a physician assistant. Plus, we have same-day appointments and walk-in same-day care available too. We're here for you.
Join the Montgomery Medical family today by calling 724-569-8100 to schedule your appointment. A family tradition of family medicine.
Caring for an aging parent or a loved one with medical needs? FACT, Fayette Area Coordinated Transportation, can help. Seniors 65 and older ride free on our fixed routes. People with disabilities get discounted shared rides. And if your loved one has medical assistance, their trips to doctors or treatment are covered under the shared ride program. Give them safe, reliable independence and yourself peace of mind. Call 724-628-RIDE or visit factbus.com. FACT, your community, your connection.
Having Hickson Boss Drugstore in Uniontown means reliability, quality, and service. Pharmacists Stephen Harper and Seth Miller gladly answer healthcare questions and take care of your prescription needs. This is flu season. Call Hickson Boss at 724-437-2828 and ask about flu shot availability and other vaccines. Free prescription delivery, mail-out service, and dependable courteous service are Hickson Boss' way of doing business. Hickson Boss Drugstore, 304 Morgantown Street. Open Monday through Friday, 9 to 6, Saturday till 3, closed Sunday.
It's a new day at WVU Medicine Uniontown Hospital, and we're bringing a new level of quality health care to our community. From primary care to specialty services, our team has always put patients first. And now, thanks to our merger with WVU Medicine, our commitment to patient-centered care has grown even stronger. With new resources, a growing staff, and advanced technology, our team is here to provide you with top-quality care when it matters most. Discover the new Uniontown Hospital and see how we've grown.
Hi, I'm Matt Sapienza. Join me for Christmas in the Square in the city of Uniontown, Friday, November 28th from 5 to 8 p.m. Bring the whole family to enjoy delicious treats from food vendors, take in great holiday music all evening long, and of course, visit with Santa. And do not miss the holiday parade starting at 6. We'll also have a live broadcast here on WMBS from 5 to 7 o'clock and parade commentary on our WMBS Facebook page. Our live broadcast is sponsored by Mayor Bill Gerke and Magisterial District Judge Jason Cox, with support from Neubauer's Flowers and Market House, the Nemacolin Resort, the Herald Standard, Faith Assembly of God, First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County, A1 Porta-Johns, Board of Uniontown, Higginbotham Law Offices, Tax, DeMarco, The Polished Place, Landsea Academy of Dance, and Wells Fargo Advisors Financial Network. Christmas in the Square, Friday, November 28th from 5 to 8 p.m. Don't miss it.
Your local station, WMBS.
The views and opinions presented by the host, guests, or callers on this program do not necessarily represent the positions of WMBS Radio.
Welcome back to What's on Your Mind. Hour 2, I'm Russ Rhodes, your host. We're going to continue with the open conversation. The WVU Medicine Uniontown Hospital talk line, 724-438-4593. We are brought to you this hour by Bright Stripe Seal Coating and Line Striping, Red Rooster Dumpster and Hauling, Chestnut Ridge Counseling, K2 Engineering, Tireman's Auto Garage, Coldwell Banker, Laurel Ridge Realty, Hickson Buzz Drug Store, and Gary's Auto Sales. All right, just to kind of go back over my talking points, my possible topics that we can chat about from the first hour. We could do that again this hour. It's up to you. If there's something else, by all means, call me on that as well. So, Pentagon has floated the notion that Senator Mark Kelly, Democrat of Arizona, might be recalled to active duty to face court-martial charges for attempting to undermine the loyalty, morale, or discipline of U.S. forces. This is in response to a video he did with 5 other Democratic lawmakers last week, urging military members to disobey unlawful orders. So the app, the platform X, has a new feature on their platform that allows you, the user, to know where a post is originating from. So if somebody says, they're posting from the United States, well, you're going to be able to find out whether that's true or not. Could they actually be someplace in the Middle East? Who knows? But you're going to be able to find out. And this is just some information to help you figure out if, the stuff that poster is sharing, is it real? Is it bogus? Is it misinformation? Is it legitimate or not? And by knowing if they're truthful on where they're posting from, might go a long way towards determining whether that information is real or not. The Trump administration is still talking about $2,000 tariff rebates. So they're confident that the Supreme Court is going to rule in their favor as far as whether the administration, the president, has the authority to institute tariffs or not. And the administration has also said that, if the Supreme Court rules against them, there's other avenues open to the White House to continue tariffs. There might be a peace plan in the works between Russia and Ukraine. Nobody's going to get everything they want. And I guess that's a good thing. That's how you know a deal works, right? So part of it is Ukraine's going to have to give up some of their territory. Russia is going to lose some money that was been frozen. So little give and take there. We'll see what happens on that. If you're concerned about cost this Thanksgiving for your meal, well, both Aldi and Walmart have turkeys, Butterball turkeys at 97 cents a pound. So there's that. The county budget proposed budget was released this past Thursday. I got to bring this back up here real quick. The proposed budget, $54,441,927. So they're still working on it. This could change by time it's officially voted on in December. So your thoughts on this? The commissioners have said no tax increase. But they also said last month they had a surplus and that they expect a surplus next year as well. So what I want to know is, where's our refund? Where's our rebate? Where's our tax decrease on that? So there's that. What else do we have here? The Steelers loss yesterday to the Chicago Bears. Disappointing to say the least. 31-28. They've dropped out of the playoff picture. Moving forward, the Steelers play Buffalo at home this week. They've got 2 games against the Baltimore Ravens. Let's see what else here. We got to play the Detroit Lions still. Also, we still play Cleveland again. So, this is not a done... The season's not over by any stretch of the imagination. I'm not confident. I really am not confident. I don't know about you on that, but I'm not confident on how this season is going to end. What are your thoughts on that? What are your thoughts? Are they gonna make the playoffs? That's the first one. Are they even gonna make the playoffs? Are they going to have a winning record? That's somebody. A lot of people are always like, "Oh, hey, Mike Tomlin, he's never had a losing season." Well, is that such a big deal anymore? Especially if you're not winning playoff games. I don't know. So, the upcoming games. So, we're home against the Bills. Then we're at Baltimore. Back home against the Dolphins. Travel to Detroit. Home against the Browns. And in Baltimore. I'm sorry. I got that backwards. Excuse me. I'll start again. Home against the Bills. Then we travel to Baltimore. Back home in Pittsburgh against the Dolphins. Then to Detroit against the Lions. Cleveland. We travel to Cleveland to take on the Browns. Then we finish the season at home against the Ravens. So what's your predictions for the rest of the season? We've got 6 games left. Where do we go from here? Where do we go from here? Just like to know what your thoughts are on the Steelers. Hey, by the way, I forgot to mention this. Congratulations to the Pittsburgh Riverhounds for winning the championship of their soccer league over the weekend. Of course, the Riverhounds, owned by Connellsville Tuffy Schallenberger. So congratulations to the Riverhounds on their championship season. So, so I don't know. Is that enough to call Pittsburgh the city of champions again? University of Pitt had a nice win. Puts them back into the top 25 as they try and win, going to hopefully qualify for the ACC championship game. So we'll keep an eye on that. I guess Penn State also won. So they're trying to get back to bowl eligible on their season. So a lot of sports took place. A lot of sports still coming on. So there you go. That's some things we can chat about. Again, if there's something else you want to chat about, by all means, give me a buzz. Would love to hear from you. Speaking of football, there is an NFL game tonight right here on WMBS. 7 o'clock is pregame for the Carolina Panthers at the San Francisco 49ers. Kickoff at 8:15. So there is some football in your immediate future if you wish to listen, and we hope you do. Tune in. So there's that. All righty. It is a beautiful day outside. 53 degrees. Sun's out. Blue sky. So a great day to go out. And I don't know if we're almost in the season of Advent. And it is a beautiful day if you do outdoor decorations. Okay, it might be a little on the chilly side, but you get outside moving and you get putting up your lights and your decorations. Nice day to do that, and you'll warm up quickly with the weather the way it is today. So you've got that. Oh, we also heard there's a ton of Americans that will be traveling for Thanksgiving this year. Will you be one of them? Or will you be eagerly awaiting your guest arriving? So that as well. And then also, you heard TJ bring this up on the news. 2 women are in custody and have been. Courtney Etsy and Sarah Shipley. They've been charged with the heinous death of a 9-year-old Renesmee Etsy. District Attorney Mike Auble has said he is going to pursue the death penalty charge against these 2 women. What do you think about that? They're both charged not only in her homicide, but they said the little girl was tortured en route to her death. And I just can't imagine the horrors that this little girl suffered. What was going through her mind as people that were charged as her caretakers, people that were supposed to love her and watch out for her and care for her, did these accused heinous things to her. I just can't imagine that. And it's because of that the district attorney is pursuing the death penalty. What do you think? I agree. To me, there are just some crimes that are so heinous that you yourself then have given up the right to life. And you yourself should pay the ultimate penalty. So I hope the district attorney is successful in the prosecution of these 2 women. I don't know when it's going to take place. And that the jury, if they find them guilty, deem the death penalty as an appropriate response, punishment. So your thoughts. Now, by saying that, I've probably ruined any and all chances of me being put on that jury. But I hope he's successful. I sincerely do. Again, and like I said, there are some crimes that are just so heinous. In my opinion, you give up if you've committed those crimes. If you've committed a crime that is just heinous beyond all imagination, you have given up your right to your life. So what do you think? 724-438-4593. That is the WVU Medicine Uniontown Hospital talk line. Both lines are open. It is time for a little bit of a break. And when we come back, well, as I mentioned, both lines are open. So give me a call and we'll chat right after this.
Route 21 Furniture. Take the road to your perfect home.
Sleep well tonight. Try out a new mattress from Route 21 Furniture with a large selection of mattresses, all sizes and comfort levels, with great prices, free local delivery and setup, and financing options. Route 21 Furniture. Open weekdays 9 to 5, Saturday 10 to 5, Sunday noon to 4. 724-737-2222 or Route21Furniture.com.
Route 21 Furniture. Take the road to your perfect home.
Your mental health is your most valuable asset. With 55 years of experience serving Western Pennsylvania, Chestnut Ridge Counseling Services is ready and able to assist you with all of your mental health needs. Offering over 20 specialized treatments, open access, and just-in-time scheduling means that you receive the treatment you need in a time-conscious fashion. Chestnut Ridge Counseling now offers telehealth, mental health urgent care with immediate access to a mental health professional with no appointment necessary. Call 724-437-0729. That's 724-437-0729 for mental health urgent care at Chestnut Ridge Counseling. Outpatient care options include individual, group, and family therapies, mental health and psychiatric evaluations, and medication services. Outpatient care and services are also available for patients under the age of 18, geared towards youth-centric problems and concerns. Take control of your mental health care with Chestnut Ridge Counseling Services. Call 724-437-0729 to set up an appointment or speak immediately with a mental health professional.
Look and you'll see there's a whole new Ford for you and me.
Ready, set, Ford. Thurby's Riverside Ford is pleased to announce the 2025 model year-end sales event going on now. If you've been waiting for the perfect time to upgrade your ride, this is it. For a limited time, get 0% APR for 60 months on some of Ford's most popular models. That's right, Explorer, F-150, Super Duty, Escape, and Transit vans, all with 0% for 60 months, no money down.
Looking for a great lease instead? We've got the deals for you and the inventory too. Lease a new 2025 Ford Bronco Sport Big Bend for $399 per month, or for just $499 per month, lease a new 2025 Ford Explorer Active, F-150, STX, or Bronco Big Bend. Offer valid for 36-month lease with 10,500 miles per year. Ford financing required. Tax and license extra. First payment due at sign.
It's all happening right now, but hurry in. These offers won't last long. Stop in and see Joey, Jimmy, Sammy, or Ashley at Thurby's Riverside Ford, your presidential award-winning dealer located 1 mile past the casino at Nemacolin. Offer ends January 5th, 2026.
Casey's Sports Cafe, located at 243 South Mount Vernon Avenue in Uniontown and owned by the Vernon family, wants you to know they have new hours. Monday and Friday from 7 to 3, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday 7 to 7, and Saturday and Sunday 7 to 2. Come on into Casey's and check out their new menu ideas and entrees. They could also cater your next event. Whether it's breakfast, lunch, or dinner, Casey's is the place to eat. Call 724-550-4126. Casey's, the best in Fayette County.
Are you considering a project design and don't know where to start? K2 Engineering offers a wide range of professional civil, architectural, and municipal services to meet your individual project needs. Our versatility combined with our personalized approach is what sets us apart as a full-service engineering and consultation firm. To learn more about our services, please visit us on the web at www.k2engineering.net. K2 Engineering, where customer service is our priority.
Are you looking to list or sell your house? Now is the time to let the professionals at Caldwell Banker Laurel Ridge Realty help you with all of your real estate needs. Caldwell Banker Laurel Ridge Realty has 2 convenient locations to better serve you. In Uniontown area, 724-437-7100, or in Connellsville area, 724-628-7200, and speak with one of our real estate professionals. Visit our website, caldwellbanker.com. We have been proudly serving Western Pennsylvania area for over 30 years and look forward to helping you with all of your real estate needs. Broker Paul Borges.
Your local station, WMBS.
Welcome back to What's on Your Mind. I'm Russ Rhodes, your host. It is Open Conversation, 724-438-4593. Both lines are open, so no waiting. So give me a buzz. Let's see here. We've got the Uniontown holiday jump-off this coming Friday from 5 to 7 at Story Square. So I'll be there with Matt Sapienza, so I hope you can stop by, take part of the festivities. So that's Friday, the day after Thanksgiving. So there's that. I just may be wearing my full Christmas suit as well, just to bring a little festivities, a little more festiveness to the festivities that are taking place Saturday. So I hope you can join us. What else is going on? We've got high school basketball really getting into high gear here in the next couple days. So you'll be able to, this basketball season, hear a lot of games here on WMBS. So, there's no reason to move your dial at all. Just keep it at 590 AM or 101.1 FM. Everything you need for news and entertainment, you'll get at those two dial numbers. All right, what else here? So I mentioned Advent. First Sunday of Advent is coming up this Sunday. So that is, on the church calendar, the lead up to Christmas and all that has to offer. I think it's about the shortest time one can have between Thanksgiving and Christmas. So does that, knowing that Christmas is so quick, so fast behind, so close behind Thanksgiving, does that put a little more hurriedness into your life, getting out and doing your shopping, whether it's in person, online, getting the packages wrapped and shipped out if they need to be shipped out, your home decorated, whether you saw it just outside or inside, both? Does it make your life a little more hurried with a shorter time span? How has also online shopping helped you, or not helped you for that matter? I like one thing I like about online shopping is so often the shipping is free. And if you've got family living elsewhere, and instead of you having to take the time of going to the post office or FedEx or something and shipping that out, you can buy their gift and have it shipped directly to them. The one drawback is they're not wrapped. Isn't wrapping or Christmas morning unwrapping bright and colorful and decorative paper, isn't that half the fun? Christmas morning, tearing open that paper, as opposed to, you get the Amazon box or the whatever box that might come in from some store, and you're opening up a cardboard box. How much fun is that? So I wonder, and maybe it's already there. I just haven't really gone looking for it because, well, quite frankly, I don't do that much shopping online. But is there a special tab that you can click onto, and maybe for an additional fee, that warehouse wraps the present for you? I don't know. Is that a possibility? Wouldn't it be maybe here's a business startup that you work out with Amazon, that you do the wrapping for them, that you wrap on site. You person A places an order, Amazon goes, picks it out, and they bring it to you to wrap. And when you're done, you give it back to Amazon and they start sending it out already, boxed up and wrapped. I don't know how you'd go about that, but wouldn't that be a nice option to have? I'm just thinking. It might be a dumb idea. I don't know how the logistics would work on all of that, but it is an idea. I don't know. Okay. What else is there that we can chat about? By the way, both lines are open, 724-438-4593. Getting back to sports here a little bit. There's some reports circulating that the Pirates are having internal discussions about spending money next year on players. Maybe like a salary of $120 million total. I don't know if $120 million is enough, but it's got to be better. I don't know. And do we actually believe that, or do we wait? Kind of take a wait and see stance. Yeah, I'll believe it when I see it. I would like to see the Pirates spend. I would. I don't. I don't want to wait another 20 years before they just by accident become competitive. I would like the Pirates to actually go out there and seek and pursue and chase greatness, instead of waiting for greatness to stumble upon them. What are your thoughts on that? So 724-438-4593. Okay, the tariffs. Since we're talking money here. And this kind of goes along with that a little bit. The main office of Doge in Washington is closed. And they've have found savings of roughly $250 million, which translates to about $1,300 per taxpayer in savings. Now, Washington has said Doge is not going away, that it's now up to the individual departments to keep this going, to keep searching for government waste. Do you think that's going to work, or do we need to? Does Washington really need to have another session of Doge looking for waste moving forward? So there's that, and then again the tariffs. So are you hopeful of these $2,000 checks? Again, I want to, okay, it's nice. It'd be nice. It'd be nice getting an extra $2,000. But how's that all going to work? Are we still going to be taxed for it? It's nice to float. We want to send you $2,000. Well, how? How? What are the parameters here? Who's eligible? Is it just families? Is it all of those within a family above 18 years of age? What are the income limits? I understand that the White House is still working on that. But until they start getting into some more specifics, I'm really not going to get excited about it. Kind of like the Pirates, reports that they're going to be spending money this coming season. I'm not going to get excited about it until I get some more information. The tariff rebates, some of the stuff that I just mentioned, the Pirates. I'm not going to get excited until I start reading about them signing this person and them signing that person and that one and making some other changes and stuff. And I'm just not going to believe it. So how about you? Are you looking forward to the possibility? Or again, is it just too early? Just too early. So, okay. So that, I know, and I'm bouncing around over the place here a little bit, because you're not calling me for one thing. So turkey, how do you prepare your turkey? So do you just throw it in the oven, put a little butter on it and baste it occasionally? Do you deep fry it? Do you marinate it in a brine for a couple days? How do you prepare? Do you cook it right side up or upside down? So I know a lot of people swear by doing it upside down that the juices travel down, and so the breast gets even juicier for cooking purpose. So how do you prepare your turkey for your Thanksgiving feast? Share your secrets with us. I've done a deep fried turkey once. It can be messy. That's why you want to make sure you do it outside and not indoors. Last thing you need, there's that insurance commercial. I think it said on average 9 homes burn down every year because of turkey grease fires. So I don't want to be one of those, and I don't want you to be one. So make sure you're out in your driveway, you're out in your yard, front yard, backyard, whatever, doing that, because it can get. I remember when my dad and I did it. We had the grease all heated up, and it was time to put the turkey in. And well, for one thing, you start putting it in, and the oil really starts bubbling because of the moisture now that's being introduced into it. And then as you put more and more of the turkey in, of course, the oil is going to, unless you've really kind of figured it out ahead of time, is going to overflow. The turkey is going to push out the grease, and so therefore that's where your fires start. But it turned out nice. It did. And I wouldn't mind trying it again sometime in the future. So, but not this year. Not this year. 724-438-4593. I'm going to take a quick little break. When we come back, both lines are open, and you and I together, we're going to close out hour 2 of What's on Your Mind after this.
Watch The Catholic Accent this Sunday morning at 11:30 on WPXI. As we begin the season of Advent and prepare our hearts for the light of the world, learn why we celebrate this season as we move toward Christmas, and how your family can participate in this season of hope. Discover what we know about Mary, the Mother of Christ, her role in the Nativity, her travels across the diocese, and how she continues to care for those in need during this season of hope. Tune into The Catholic Accent this Sunday morning at 11:30 on WPXI.
Zen's Antiques and Home Decor, part of the Cinder Shack family of vendors, where you can find both antique and new furniture, collectibles, housewares, gift items, including jewelry and candles, and so much more. Follow Zen's Antiques and Home Decor on Facebook for new items and information on upcoming events. Zen's Antiques and Home Decor in Building 2 at 3391 National Pike in Farmington. Zen's Antiques and Home Decor.
Uniontown Liquidation Outlet wants to thank you for borrowing our special Fayette 2025. Come shop with us for the lowest prices around. We have toys, home goods, tools, electronics, and much more. We offer layaway, so stop in today and ask us how it works. We are located inside the Uniontown Mall.
The Uniontown Liquidation Outlet. Visit us on Facebook, Uniontown Liquidation Outlet.
Hope to see you soon.
If you're in the market for a power lift recliner for a person with special needs, or just a power recliner, Chesler's Fine Furniture is your headquarters with the biggest stock and biggest selection, and all for immediate delivery. Select from Lazy Boy, Catnapper, and Mega Motion in a variety of sizes, styles, and features. Some have heat and massage and power headrests, or select a total lay flat model with feet elevated. Chesler's has fabrics and a variety of textures and colors. There is surely one to fit your needs. And remember, Chesler's services all recliners that are purchased there. Power lift recliners start at $7.99, and regular power recliners start at $6.59. Credit terms, layaway, and delivery are available. Chesler's Fine Furniture, Route 51 in Uniontown, where customers send their friends. Oak Pizza in downtown Uniontown is your one-stop shop for the most unique pizzas in the region. From the masterminds behind the Fat Angelo's franchise, Oak Pizza is the laboratory where the Fat Angelo's food scientists test their creations and let you be the judge. With traditional favorites like pepperoni and buffalo chicken pizzas, to more experimental offerings like the sesame seed-infused Mad Pie or the spicy chicken pickle pizza, Oak has you covered. Order today at oakpizzas.com or by calling 724-439-5805. Your taste buds will thank you.
Discover elegance at Joyce's Jewelry in Uniontown. Joyce's has been in the business for over 40 years and prides themselves on developing positive customer relationships. Visit Joyce's first for the most coveted collections designed to celebrate life's precious moments. With more than 40 years of experience spanning 2 generations, Joyce's continues to stay at the forefront of the jewelry industry while keeping their customers first. Joyce's Jewelry in Uniontown, proud sponsor of Christmas in the Square in downtown Uniontown.
Welcome back to What's on Your Mind. I'm your host, Russ Rhodes. It is Open Conversation. We have 6 minutes left in today's show, so plenty of time for you to give me a buzz. Whatever you want to chat about is fine by me. You know, the balmy weather we have going now. Are you looking forward to, well, maybe a white Christmas? That'd be nice. Of course, Thanksgiving's got to come before that. So are you ready for that? Do you have all your supplies in? Are you traveling or are you hosting family this year? Is it your turn? So what must-have ingredient, what must-have food will be, other than the turkey, what must-have food will be on the table? You know, whether it's, I don't know, the gelled cranberry. I love the canned gelled cranberry. Mashed potatoes, sweet potatoes. I don't know, different kind of potatoes. Stuffing. Is it just the regular bread stuffing? Or do you have an oyster stuffing? Apple stuffing? What kind of stuffing are you preparing for your meal? And then, of course, dessert, apple pie, and pumpkin. I think, are the two biggies. But is there a different type of dessert that you typically have on Thanksgiving? And what are some of your other traditions? So I've been tasked to do this year, is to make sure I have our sausage and potato pie for the morning. In my family, we call it toot care. I think it goes by different names depending on nationalities. But I love that. Put some nice horseradish on it when you serve it. It's a great breakfast meal. We do that for three meals: Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New Year's is when my household has that. So I've been tasked to make sure we've got plenty of toot care on hand for Thanksgiving morning. So that's my job. And by the way, so yeah, that's my job. What's your job for Thanksgiving? Are you in charge of a particular part of the Thanksgiving meal? Also, I mentioned, we talked Steeler football a little bit. A lot of times families have a sporting event, or you get together with friends and play tag football of some kind. Do you do something like that as well on Thanksgiving? Your own football contest before the NFL starts with its 3 games this coming Thursday. So there is that. All right. So, I forget who all is playing. I could tell you 2 teams that are playing on Thursday. That's the Dallas Cowboys. They always play. And that goes back by years ago when they came up with this idea for a Thanksgiving game. The Cowboys were approached and said, would you play Thursday? And they said, we'll play every Thanksgiving providing we're the home team. So if you notice, Dallas is always the home team. So that's where you get to that's where that comes from. So and the other one, the Lions, Detroit Lions, always play on Thanksgiving. They take on the Green Bay Packers this year, so that should be a good game. So anyway, looking forward to some football Thursday as well. So, all right. So, we can carry some of this conversation on until tomorrow's show as well. So, and then we'll chat about some other news items that have popped up between now and then. So, and something else, who knows, is going to pop up and grab our attention that we're going to want to talk about. We can talk about Christmases past as well. One of your favorite Christmases in the past, whether and it could be, just as soon as last year, and it could go back to when you were a kid, when you got that gift that you had always wanted, and what was that gift? So that's some other things we can chat about. But okay. In the meantime, we're pretty much out of time for today's show, so we'll leave it from that. And I'll let you know that the CBS News is just around the corner. News from around the world, around the country. And then TJ's in here with the local news, sports, and weather. One thing, did forget Margaret from the first hour. We're looking for maybe some solutions for her and other elderly folks down in Point Marion with their grocery shopping, so we can continue that tomorrow. In the meantime, this is WMBS Uniontown at the Tone. It's going to be 3 o'clock.
This is CBS News on the Hour, sponsored by O'Reilly Auto Parts. I'm Cammie McCormick. There was a stunning development today in the criminal cases against former FBI Director James Comey and New York Attorney General Letitia James. A judge said the prosecutor was illegally appointed. CBS's Scott McFarland.
One of the consequences of this dismissal, one of them, is that the arguments each has made that these were selective, political, vindictive prosecutions ordered by President Trump, those arguments are to a degree highly irrelevant now. The cases are dismissed. It's all moot. The case is dismissed. But they, of course, can resuscitate those arguments if the new prosecution is somehow brought against either of these two defendants. But that's a really